pull up a pitcher on from JV, and he goes out and throws a complete game shutout, 3-hitter, and looked pretty comfortable after those first couple pitches in the first inning.
Yeah, well, maybe look bad. Why is that kid on JV, right? Yeah, no, I mean, great day on Grandpa's day. Can't ask for anything more. Did a good job. You said started a little rough, but come around and he toughed it out.
Now, you look at the sweep that you had today, but I think the events that went on today kind of overshadowed the victories that the Spartans had today. What a special moment when all of his former players that were able to make it today line up from third to first, and the superintendent, a former principal, and all of these other people that were impacted by Fred Yagodinski in their life. It's just a special moment for him and his family.
Absolutely. I mean, you saw it. That just shows how much that guy meant around here. I mean, look at the people that show up. There was like 103 returning players that were able to make it. I know a bunch that wanted to, and yeah, that's just fantastic. And I mean, it just speaks to his character. He's a great guy, and people were willing to bend over backwards for the guy. Scoreboard looks awesome.
Right, it looks amazing. We had Terry Jurgensen up here in the beginning of the game, and he just had the stories of when he was 9 and 10, and Fred Yagodinski was down at the fields, just creating pickup games and what it meant, and he stayed in touch with them all the way, even to this day. But when he was in college and when he was playing in the majors, and then we brought up Dan Yagodinski, what it was like to play for your father, and it was all the same message. What a teacher and what a great guy he was and still is today.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I didn't get to play for the guy, but I actually played some ball with Dan for the Casco A's, and Fred was at some of the games, and just a class act. That's all you can say about the guy.
And so Fred Yagodinski will be here on this. The field was dedicated. You go 1-0, and his grandson gets complete game shutout. What did you get a chance to talk to Fred today, and what did this all mean to him?
Actually, I got about 30 seconds in between innings. I snuck over and shook his hand, and he was smiling from ear to ear. I think it's kind of said it a little bit, and it's all the little bit I got to talk to him. He just, was so thank you. That's just Fred. He likes the way the scoreboard looks, so that's all that matters.
That's right. Well, you got 2 victories today. Your total is you got 10 victories on the season. You have a couple games next week against Clintonville. Kind of just take us through the rest of your season before the playoffs start.
Yeah, well, hopefully this is a continuation thing here. You want to be playing your best ball at the end, and hopefully that's what we're starting to do. We went through some struggles, but we started off with some good teams early, so that put us to the test a little bit, and we get some guys banged up, and we lost a couple of guys. That doesn't help the situation, but we get it going in the right direction, and we'll see what happens at the end.
Kind of a roller coaster season so far. You start 4-0, you lose 5 straight, win 3 straight, lose 2 straight. Now you're back
3 in a row.
3 in a row. How have the players? You only have 2 seniors here, a lot of youth on this team. How who's kind of the leader to keep everyone together?
Whew, they're like all leaders, because none of them are leaders,
Right.
they're a quiet bunch, and it's sometimes it's hard to get a little bit out of them, and you like to kick them in the butt every now and then. But we got some kids that Kyle Ruthio's, look at him, tough as nails. 2 games, that's a long game for a kid back there, and you wouldn't drag him off the field. And then you got some other guys. Bryce Takovi's a good leader. We're trying to get a little more out of Jannerin on the infield. Step up and take that role. That's his spot now with Jake being out. So we got some guys that are stepping up, and then you can't speak enough about what Nathan Chiquino's done on the mound for us this year. He's in a tough spot. We put a lot of pressure on him, a lot of innings on him, and he's doing well with it. So
one thing we've noticed, and I don't know if anybody in the state can match the speed you have on this team. It's amazing, and it allows you as a coach,
it's fun.
Aggressive. We were just kind of mentioning it. On a pass ball, you go first to third.
Twice
in the same game, and hang up from third when a ball gets hit to pop fly to first base. Just talk about that speed and what you're able to do with it.
It's crazy. We started in the gym, and Lucas Klotch is my assistant coach, and we kind of looked at each other, and we're doing sprints and stuff, and oh my Lord, are we fast? And top to bottom we're fast. We get a little slow in the middle, but all around it, it's and it's fun. Like you said, we can do different things. We have some plays that we like to run, and keeps it fun for the kids. And go first to third on a pass ball. Not a lot of teams can do that, and we can do it about 5 spots. So
So with what do you take away from the 2 victories? What are some of the things that you'd like to see improved before you start tournament play?
Well, I mean, we got to clean up some infield stuff. I mean, we dropped another pop fly. You know, we can't do that. If you want to be a team that's winning at the end, you can't do that kind of stuff. And we got to clean up some of our at bats. We got to get some better approaches at the plate. But I mean, it's starting to come around. And not all the games are going to be like this. We're going to get into some 2-1 games, and every at bat, every pitch is going to matter. Every pop fly is going to matter. So we can't give teams 4 outs, and that's something we got to work on, and we'll continue to work on it. And just hammer the hitting,
Well, we're glad to be a part of this special day. I'm sure it meant a lot to all your players and all the coaches, and I'm sure for Denmark too, just to be a part of this special day with Bill Miller being around there for 20 plus years. Just a great day overall, and more importantly, you got 2 victories to build on, and started Fred Yagodinski Field 1-0.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I hope you guys had fun. We appreciate you being here. Something to do in the future again.
Right.
Maybe get some double headers here on the Saturday. But yeah, that's fantastic. You guys were gonna come. I can't thank you guys enough. And yeah, what a turnout, huh?
Yep.
So yeah.
Awesome tournament. Our turn of events that happened here today, and the Spartans come away 2-0 today and improved to 10-6 overall. Well, best of luck in the future,
Yep.
and hopefully we can get some tournament games and make a little run.
I hope to see you in the postseason.
Thanks, John Bray,
Thank
for
you.
joining us on the Don's Bakery postgame show. We'll be